Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Thursday, August 4th, 2016, around 7:11 in the evening in Billerica, Massachusetts. The sun is out. It's going to be setting at 7:59 tonight. So the days are getting shorter. Tomorrow going to be warmer, but humidity levels will be tolerable. Saturday, chance of thunder showers. Some news to report. ABC has renewed the Sunday Fun and Games lineup, Celebrity Family Feud, the $100,000 pyramid and match game for another year. Plus, they renewed To Tell the Truth for another year. $100,000 pyramid and match games were the two highest ranked new television programs that debuted this summer. That's good news. Maybe NBC or CBS will take a stab of showing, reviving game shows for the summer. I would love CBS to bring back Press Your Luck, and NBC maybe Concentration or Card Sharks or whatever. Edmonton is making a pitch to host the 2020 World Cup of Hockey that probably be played at the new Rogers Place that's going to open up this fall. And prayers to WCVB sports anchor, reporter, and news anchor Bob Howland, who's recovering from surgery after a brain aneurysm was discovered last week. So prayers to his family. He is married to Eileen Curran, who is a reporter for NECN. Bob was once married to Carolyn Marinella, who once worked on WB56 and CW56 when they had a news department. But now Karen Marinella is out of the television business. She works as like a executive for EMD Millipore out of Billerica. That's a fact check. And that's about it on the news. My third and final video blog subject of the night is my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is about former WWE champion Ivan Koloff, also known as the Russian Bear. Ivan had an over 30-year career in the world of sports entertainment, wrestling from a lot of regional territories. Ivan Koloff was born in Montreal, Canada. His real name is Orel Paris, and he grew up on a dairy farm in rural Southern Ontario, Canada. He worked on his family dairy farm when he was a youngster. He comes from a big family. When Orel was young, he would watch wrestling on television, and he watched it, and he wanted to be a professional wrestler. He wrestled his younger brothers for fun, just played wrestling. At the age of 18, Orel dropped out of high school and joined Jack Wentworth's gym in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. He did a lot of weights, took a lot of bumps. He was trained by Jack Wentworth and Dan Koloff, and he made his debut in 1961 under the name Jim Paris, and he also wrestled under his real name, Orel Paris, and his first big break was in Western Canada in the mid-1960s when he wrestled under the name Irish Red McNutty, who was an Irish pirate, and he won Eye Patch to the Lane. He got a big push in Western Canada and Stampede Wrestling. In 1967, Orel Paris moved to the Montreal territory International Wrestling Association, and that's how he developed the character the Russian Bear Ivan Koloff. And Ivan Koloff was like a menace. He was a kind of a monster heel. He feuded in an International Wrestling Association with Johnny Rougeau, winning that promotion's world title. Then Ivan wrestled in several regional territories, winning championships. In 1969, Ivan went to the WWF and had a feud with Bruno Sammartino. His first manager was Tony Angelo. I know a guy named Angelo who works at who goes to Market Basket and scratch off lots of scratch tickets. But anyway, Ivan was so impressed in New York that in 1971, on January 18th, 1971, Ivan beat Bruno Sammartino with a leg drop off top rope to win the WWF Championship. It was only a 3-week title reign, as Pedro Morales beats Ivan at Madison Square Garden to get the belt. Ivan then went to many regional territories, to AWA, Mid-Atlantic, Florida, Houston, the West Coast, made several trips to Japan. He feuded with a lot of wrestlers, including the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Chief Wahoo McDaniel, Vern Gagne. He would always go back to New York, the WWF, and he had Captain Lou Albano as his manager. He had long-running feuds with Bruno Sammartino in 1975. They wrestled in the first cage match in Madison Square Garden history. That's on the WWE DVD, Inside the Steel Cage. And also Ivan formed tag teams with a lot of wrestlers, including Ole Anderson and his nephew Nikita, Ray Stevens, and so many others, winning tag team championships for Mid-Atlantic, Georgia, Florida, and other territories. Ivan's famous move was the bear hug, and he had so many managers, including Gene Anderson, Mr. One Paul Jones, Captain Lou Albano, Classy Freddie Brassey, Gary Hart, and so many others. And in the early 1980s, Ivan Koloff came back to the WWE for one last run against Bob Backlund for the WWE World title. Legend had it that Vince McMahon Jr. wanted to give Ivan Koloff a second reign with the WWE Championship to beat Bob Backlund, but then to lose it to Hulk Hogan in Madison Square Garden in 1984. But Ivan turned that offer down because he was heading back to Mid-Atlantic. He settled in North Carolina in the early 80s. Ivan's last feud in the WWE was with Pat Patterson one time during a squash match by Ivan Koloff on All Star Wrestling. He requested Pat Patterson for an interview because Pat Patterson was putting Ivan Koloff down, and Ivan Koloff slapped Pat Patterson. That led to a series of matches when Pat Patterson squashed Ivan Koloff. Ivan then spent the rest of his major run in a major territory in the Mid-Atlantic, which involved into Jim Crockett Promotions and WCW. He teamed with Don Cornudo to win the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship. Also, Ivan won the Mid-Atlantic TV Championship and the Mid-Atlantic title. He also brought his kayfabe nephew Nikita Koloff in, and they won some tag team championships in Mid-Atlantic and the NWA, and also Crusher Khrushchev, who's Barry Dasso, known as Demolition Smash, and Repo Man, and they were the NWA World Six-Man Tag Team Championships. Ivan was also feuding with the Road Warriors, Dusty Rhodes, Barry Windham, Ron Garvin, and so many others. In his time in Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling Jim Crockett Promotions in 1987, he joined Paul Jones' Army, and he feuded with the Boogie Woogie Man and the Road Warriors, but a Russian assassin and a mass wrestler. But by mid-1988, Paul Jones was beheaded. Ivan Koloff and Paul Jones and the Russian assassins, two of them, attacked Ivan Koloff, making him a face. Nikita Koloff made the save, and then Nikita Koloff and Ivan Koloff were reunited. They were supposed to face the Russian assassins at Starrcade in 1988, but Nikita left NWA because he was going to do a clean job to them, and he didn't want to do a clean job to mass wrestlers. And Ivan brings in the Junkyard Dog, and they wrestle the Russian assassins at Starrcade '88 for mask if like the Russian assassins lost, but the Russian assassins won. Ivan Koloff left NWA when it was turning into WCW because he didn't want to move to Atlanta, Georgia, because WCW wanted all their contracted wrestlers to live in the Atlanta area. Ivan then wrestled independents, including Herb Abrams' UWF, feuding with Nikita Koloff again. He wrestled for Smoky Mountain Wrestling and ECW. Ivan Koloff retired full-time in 1994, and he's now a born-again Christian. He goes to so many sermons on Sundays and has his testimony about how he battled drugs and alcohol during his time on the road. Ivan Koloff wrote 2 books, which were very interesting. He's filed a lawsuit against WWE because of concussions in 2015, but Ivan spent the majority of his career in other territories, so I don't know if this lawsuit's going to be heard. But Ivan Koloff kind of blew his chance for the Hall of Fame when he filed that lawsuit against WWE, because Ivan should be a WWE Hall of Famer. He was an important part of WWE history. He was the man who ended Bruno Sammartino's reign. And that's about it on Ivan Koloff. And that's about it on these video blogs: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Tomorrow, 3 more video blogs coming for you as usual. First video blog will be about the top 100 Major League Baseball players of all time from number 70 to 61. Second video blog will be about Football Night in America, the pregame show for Sunday Night Football on NBC. And the third and final video blog of the night will be my personality profile. Tomorrow's personality profile will be about former professional wrestler Nikita Koloff. And like I always say, keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunning guy. Molly Roseblood of WCCO Roxanne has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart, so stunning, she's the best. Amy Sweezy rocks, and of course she's got nice legs. Linda Church of WPX Channel 11 New York, such a cougar. She's also got nice legs. Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent. Don Mitchell of Fox 9 is awesome. Julie Donaldson of Comcast Sports Mid-Atlantic rocks and got nice legs in my TV sports crush. And in the words of Vince McMahon, anything could happen in the WWE. And good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.